Hi everyone, I hope you're all good. This evening I'm going to be making a Guinness and beef stew topped with a puff pastry lid. If there is a man in your life, I promise you will be forever in his good books if you make this. It's really easy, so let's get started. So first off, you want to get your stew and beef, get it from your local butcher if you can. I've mixed that in with an onion and 4 cloves of garlic. I'm going to fry that off in pieces. Don't put it all in together. Do a little bit at a time and then I'm going to set that aside. You want to fry your beef off on a really hot pan and you just want to peel all them edges. So make sure if there's any pink showing that you're just peeling all them edges, and we're doing it in batches. So my beef is all fried off and I'm going to leave that on a separate plate while I do the veg. Carrots and mushrooms are fried off. I'm going to add some meat back into that. Okay, what do we add to make our sauce nice and thick? A tablespoon of flour, mix that up. Okay, now we're going to add in our Guinness. I have about 150 ml. Mix that up. Okay, you can see that's nice and bubbling up. I'm going to add about 150 ml of beef stock. Bring that to the boil. You can also add a little squirt of tomato puree if you like. Finally, some fresh thyme. I have that frozen in my freezer. Some salt. And some pepper. Don't forget to taste it at this point. Mix it all up. Finally, if you have one, add a bay leaf. That's just for lovely flavour. And that's it done. I am going to cover it with some parchment paper or tin foil. Pop it in a low oven, about 150 on the low shelf for as long as you can. I'm going to leave this in for 6 hours. So let that cook away on a low heat. Just check it every so often. If it's drying out, you can add a little bit of water or reduce the heat. I'm going to leave that for a couple of hours. In the meantime, if you have these, you can get the Just Roll puff pastry sheets. Absolutely don't have to add them. You can just serve it with potatoes, but I'll show you later on how to make a nice little feature with this. Okay, so get your puff pastry sheet and roll it out. You want to brush it with egg yolk. So brush all of that. And then I'm using a little small dish and I'm going to brush around the edges because that will make the pastry stick. Little strips right around the edges. And this is going to hold the top onto the dish. So I put the egg wash on it, and before I lift it, I'm going to pierce it with my fork. It just makes it easier. Now I'm going to put my stew into my little dish. Don't fill it too high, and make sure you get them lovely juices in there too. Okay, you put your lid on top, and with a fork, you just press down on those edges so it's all nice and connected together. And finally, you just trim your edges with a sharp knife. Pop it in the oven, 20 minutes, and you're done. So that's it, all done. I have a hungry man here waiting for this, so I better go and get it sorted. I hope you try it. Please share if you like it, and thanks for watching.